I just wanted to come on and remind everyone who is on their journey, everyone who is manifesting their divinity, every divine feminine who are making changes to their lives that benefit themselves, that raise their vibrations, decisions to evolve yourself. Your life may not look like what everyone thinks it's supposed to look like. Your life may not be operating, or you may not be operating in life the way everyone thinks that you are supposed to operate. And because of that, you have individuals around you who will judge you. You have people so full of themselves that they think it is actually their right and their space to cast judgment upon you. They'll cast judgment upon your ability to make good decisions for yourselves. They'll pass judgment on the fact that you may be dependent in some ways upon other individuals as you are changing your life, raising the vibrations of your life. They will make judgments on you, and you can feel the pressure, the eyes, you can feel the gossip, the secret conversations, you can feel the evil eyes. I want you to understand, as I sit here and I remind myself of just who I am, just who I have become, as I remind myself of the amount of work I have had to do in order to heal my trauma, in order to raise my vibration, in order to find my divinity, I want to remind you, I want to share something with you. You always have the power in your hands, in your spirit, to choose to have joy. You can choose joy when the weight of the physical world gets too heavy. You can choose joy when people are judging you. You can choose joy when there are external pressures around you. You can choose to believe in what your high council has told you. You can choose to believe what you hear the Most High saying to you. You can choose to believe that the journey you have gone on and healing all of the things that were getting in your way, that it was not for nothing. You can choose to have joy. Joy in your work, joy in your purpose, joy in your destiny, joy in your process, joy in the darkness, joy in the light, joy when you have a lot of money, joy when you're broke, joy when there are people around you, joy when you are by yourself. You can choose joy, to have joy at every turn and in every circumstance. Don't let anyone take from you the pleasure you are experiencing as a person who is discovering your divinity. Don't let anyone or anything take from you the pleasure you are privileged to experience as you discover your divinity. When you don't have all the answers, when you don't know how it's going to work out, when you don't know what the outcome is going to be, this is when you have to lock in to your intuition and you have to lock in to trust. So many people walk around talking about trusting God. So many people walk around talking about believing in God. But it takes a special person to take that trust fall, to take the trust fall and actually lean into the concept of trusting God. It takes a special person to allow God to strip you of everything that you are standing on, all of the shaky ground, all of the things around you that actually are not stable. To step off of those things and to take that trust fall, it takes a special person. You are a special person because you have decided to actually take the trust fall. If God said trust him, that's what he meant. If the mother said trust her, that's what she meant. And you have decided to come out from under the enslavement of this world. And you didn't know what that was going to look like, how that was going to pan out. You don't know whether you should go left sometimes or whether you should go right at other times. But you are taking the trust fall. It takes a special person to learn what it means to trust the divine. It takes a special person to not put the world and the gains of this world over their spiritual healing and their spiritual divinity. It takes a special person. You are a special person, and you have people around you like I do who do not understand, nor can they comprehend, and that is to no fault of your own. That is to no fault of your own. The side looks, the secret conversations, the disloyalty, the distance, the isolation, the rejection. It's to no fault of your own. Because if a person will reject you because you have decided to raise your spiritual vibrations in a real way, that speaks more volumes about them than it could ever speak about you. You have a choice, and you always have a choice, that in the midst of the darkness, the isolation, the processing, maintain the frequency of joy. Your joy, that you have finally discovered your purpose. This is not about anybody else. You have discovered your destiny. You have discovered your supernatural power, your supernatural existence. You have discovered that you are more than a human. You have stepped into the God space. You have earned it. And for that, no matter what happens around you, no matter who doesn't understand it, you should have joy. For that alone, celebrate yourself. Be joyful in yourself. Peace, family.